Before we get started, I want to apologize for the sound of my voice in this video. I am currently under the weather and I am so congested because of it. Does this translate into my voice being sexy? No. Do I hope to lose 10 pounds as a result of this? Absolutely. Do I wish to get over this soon? Yes. Jesus, take the wheel. Hey friends, for several months now, I have been doing a series of videos going over K-pop and the influence of music from the Western Hemisphere regarding sampling, remakes, plagiarism, and more. So far, I've done 2 videos on K-pop songs that are remakes of Western songs, and now I'm returning to this particular video topic and plan to discuss another 10 examples with all of you. All of these songs were done in a non-Korean language before the rights were purchased and redone as the songs we know and love. And before we start the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you all took the time to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. These small efforts help me get more out there in the YouTube space. Thank you all so much for your love and support. And so without further ado, let's get started with this list. Before aespa remade the classic K-pop song in 2021, S.E.S was a Gen 1 K-pop girl group with many hits under their belt. Most notably was the group's smash 1998 hit Dreams Come True, which was originally done a couple years earlier by a Finnish girl group called Nylon Beat. The song eventually made its way to Korea and was recomposed by famed SM producer Jung and translated to Korea by Jung with the help of member Bada. As you can tell by now, SHINee's early albums contained a lot of remade songs, but they're still amazing. And another one was in their repackaged debut album called Amigo. Forever and Never was originally released by German band Semana Bizarre back in 2008, which was featured as the German national final for the highly popular Eurovision contest in 2008. SM picked up the song and made it into a Korean version for Amigo later that year. The most recent song on this list, Psy, came back big in 2022 with several releases to treat fans. One was Now, featuring Hwasa of MAMAMOO, which was a cool music video filmed in portrait mode. In an interesting chain of telephone remakes, Psy's Now is actually a remake of a 1987 Korean trot song Now by Seoul Family, which itself was also a remake of the 1984 classic hit English song When the Rain Begins to Fall by Jermaine Jackson and Pia Zadora. While I do live for these kind of stories, I most definitely am living for these 80s sounds, honey. Just like that. It's hard to believe that SM Entertainment loves taking songs from German pop girl group Monroe's, but yet here is another example of the remake of the song Just Like That from the second studio album Strictly Physical back in 2007. SM picked up the song, remade it into the Korean male version for Super Junior, and renamed it Monster. Well, that's kind of weird. The track featured on their hugely successful 2009 album, Sorry Sorry. Okay, this one is not exactly a Western song, but I still think it's really great to talk about. Back in 1999, J-pop girl group Morning Musume achieved massive success in Japan with their hit Love Machine, making it the group's most successful single. For the 10th anniversary of the song, K-pop girl group After School remade the song in Korea, helmed by super producer Brave Brothers, and called the song Dream Girl. The song became the OST for the documentary show Tokyo Girls, where it followed the Hello Project Korean audition process to promote the auditions for the resurrection of Morning Musume in Japan.
넌 나의 beautiful girl 가지지 않는 사탕 같은 You're way too beautiful girl That's why
Those of us who were active in the American pop music scene in 2007 might recall a huge reggae hit, Beautiful Girls by Sean Kingston, with its controversial lyrics about suicide. The song was reworked to say in denial instead of suicidal, but that's besides the point. But it was too late and it was needed someone to save it. Okay. Well, in 2015, reggae Korean duo Skull and Haha, who now go by RGP, teamed up with Kwon Yeol of 10 centimeters or 10 cm. I don't know how you say this. Oh wait, I paused to look it up. It is Shipsinchi. Also allowed me time to go get my iced coffee. To put their own Korean rendition of the hit song in 2015. The song managed to garner respectable success in the Korean market, and at least in that genre, the song has more positive connotations.
You better run, 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 down better run, 'cause it's gonna be
Sometimes an artist's song doesn't make the final cut on an album and a song gets scrapped, but that doesn't mean it isn't perfect for another group. These next two songs have that history. The first case is Girls' Generation's 2010 repackaged hit Run Devil One, where Kesha originally recorded the song back in 2008 for her 2009 debut album. The track leaked onto the internet after she achieved major success, but it was eventually sold to SM Entertainment to be released by none other than Girls' Generation. But it's not the only time the girls got a song from Kesha, as they also purchased the rights to Chain Reaction to go on their Japanese repackaged compilation album The Best New Edition in 2014. The Kesha demos can both be found online, but it's great to see the ladies make the song their own. Another repackaged song on this list, SHINee showed another side to themselves after Lucifer with Hello in 2010. The song is actually a remake of the song Holla by Danish singer Muhammad Ali, who is not the famous American boxer who famously floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee. Totally different person. Muhammad Ali is most well known for his run on the second season of the Danish version of The X Factor, who placed third on the show in 2009. His song Holla was featured on his debut album Keep It Simple in 2009, and SM Entertainment purchased the song for SHINee's repackaged track the following year. I had debated whether or not I was going to put this song in my Accused of Plagiarism video series or this one, but decided that this is the best place for it. You see, when NCT 127 dropped their album Regular Irregular, which sounds like menstruations, but I've already discussed that in my Confession series, one of the songs was the mellow Fly Away With Me. As it turns out, Fly Away With Me sparked plagiarism accusations because of its similarity to Jordan Fisher's 2016 song All About Us.
너의 맘속에 깊이 들어가면 깊이 흘러가면 survive No, it's not about us. This is all about us. This is all about us. So why don't we live?
Jordan added fuel to the fire when he posted on Twitter that he didn't know this band at all. It did not approve of the cover. In true K-pop fashion, fans on both sides went to war. With devastating damage to the music landscape, many egos were not only bruised, but they were destroyed. And as with all war, there were a few winners. But come to find out, after it was all settled, Jordan Fisher's company Hollywood Records had sold the song to SM without Jordan's knowledge. But the damage was done, and all the foils and fables of humanity! Hey, that's it for part 3 today, friends. Believe it or not, there's still many more K-pop remakes for me to discuss, actually, and so stay tuned for many more parts to this video series. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. I appreciate you for stopping by. Don't forget to check out many more of my videos, and I shall see you next time.